Blade versus Neutron. Yeah, these are pretty much the two hottest players in Europe right now. Blade's been around for quite a while, but only recently has been stepping it up really hard. And has been taking out the best of the best, as he showed when he won Rustbrain Cup Qualifier #1. And Neutron, kind of out of nowhere, with a new patch, he's back. He's kind of semi-sponsored from what I heard from Rustbrain. The big boy himself. Nice! It's the keeper. And Todd on Twitter said that Neutron's keeper build is unbeatable. Unbeatable, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Todd said. Let's see if Blade can beat the unbeatable. He already defeated Sonic there in the last grand final. That was pretty sick. 3-1 last Sunday. With a lot of rifles involved. Couple of expansions, but not only expansions. This matchup, of course, used to be expose all the time for the human, early expansion, or else no chance. But now rifles are a lot better. 11% more damage with that attack speed increase. Keeper, of course, one of the most heavily buffed heroes in this patch. Entangle, so strong now, level 2. Even stronger than it was before. And the Treants now suddenly don't even seem so useless anymore. Being aggressive right off the bat here. Only the archer creeping this camp, leaves the item on the ground, the gloves of haste. Trying to find a kill here, I guess. Oh, but Blade nicely sees him early. Denies the water elemental and baits him in as well. Putting in a little more damage. Footy in front to block as well. Stops there for a second. I think it's okay. Oh, what's the Wisp doing here? Want to check out the scenery. Can he deny in time? Todd was the king of denies last Rustbrain. That one did fall to the keeper though. But he's already super low HP, right? So, can't do too much more. AM's claws are helping out a lot right now. By far the best drop. What's happening in the main? Hunters all coming. And then hunts, I guess. One archer. It's gonna be 2 archers. Whoa! Is he really going for the Merc camp? Oh, baby. He needs to get the Shadow Priest, though. He needs to get this Oh my god, he gets it stolen. Wow! What a mistake by Blade. That's such a big mistake. Oh, shit. How could he give up this Shadow Priest? Actually, the keeper's ultra low. So maybe he's not gonna get punished too hard for this. Oh my god. Oh, this could be a disaster right here. But he pressured the keeper so well before that it's still bad. Level 2 now. Scourge Bone Chimes. Oh my god, dude. He's taking a lot of damage. Gave up the Shadow Priest. Can't believe it, man. No tech, by the way. Only tier 1. Tier 1 mass. He lost a good number of peasants. I think I heard 3 dying. Did you see that? He denied his archer with the other archer, dude. That was pretty sick. Keeper's back. Level 2. Full HP. And no Arcane Tower in the main again. Of course, as always.
Are under attack.
Oh man, Neutron is finally out of damage here again. He knows this peasant's dead. No need to any longer right click it. That's the second one dead. Oh shit, dude. That's oh baby. Second Angel of War coming along with the tier 2 tech, which is pretty close to done. And if he had a Shadow Priest right now, if he hadn't given this one up, he could dispel against the Entangle, remember. Second Shadow Priest should be ready soon, though. There you can see. Becomes available. I'd really like to see Blade pick that up. I heard it's pretty good. Alright, there we go, finally. So, what next? Second hero. Alchemist could be pretty good. This is the dream combo we've been seeing more and more. And there he is. Acid Bomb plus Entangle is sick, sick damage. But at the moment he does have the spell. Both do, actually. And here is the one arcane at least. Wouldn't mind seeing two, actually. And why do they always make it there? If you make it there, is it so dangerous that they get taken out? I guess it is, with archers. Having good damage, hunters is being fast. Oh, big last hit here. That will be the level 3. He denied it, but at the very last second. Very, very last second. This is the first time I'm ever seeing Neutron in a competitive game, actually. The buzz about him is pretty big at the moment. And so far, I can understand he's playing pretty well. Keeper getting closer to level 3. I think that's the big problem. Keeper level 3 is where it gets really scary, in my opinion. Finally level 3 for the AM. Level 2 water elementals available, and they are gonna help out a lot against these huntresses. What do we have in the main? Glaives coming. And a lore soon as well. Already, we saw there, what's it called? Vocal Blades finishing. No using of the Abolish here gives up another footy. Could have saved that one. Easily has the mana, of course. And now the Keeper getting closer and closer to level 3. Let's take out the Shadow Priest here. Nice to spell this time around, but he's so low HP, he gets killed off so easily, and he's gone. And now no more Abolish. More experience for the Keeper. He's teching without a lumber mill. Oh, Blade, you're unbelievable, man.
Forces are under attack.
There's the lumber mill. He's going up against Keeper hunts, and he's not getting the lumber mill, man. Whew, what a boy. What a boy, what a man, what a player. Really like the Mud Golem. There's no dispel on the Night Outside, and of course he's magic immune. Very, very good purchase, I think. No towers anywhere. It looks sometimes like Blade is trying to see how far he can push this meme. Anxiety, PB, subbing for the first time. Welcome. I've seen you before, though. I think this is a resub with a bit of a downtime. Thank you very much. Blacksmith coming. But the siege is starting to begin. Glaive throwers, of course, with a new patch. Pretty good damage. Wisps coming for the detonate. Okay, water elemental's gone, but so are the wisps. So is the shop. And at the moment, this expo wasn't under too much pressure. Still no towers, dude. Alright. Alchemist time. Alchemist time. For heal spray, though, I guess, right? Yep. Heal spray here to hold on. And Sanctums, I guess. He's pretty low on lumber, though. Not too easy to go into too much production at the moment. Production buildings, most notably. Here we go. Sanctum coming in. He has to go for rifles, right?
A player's forces are under
Is he really intentionally staying in no upkeep? He just has to survive. Blade just has to survive here. Second Sanctum coming in the main. Not power building though, he's really low on peasants. Trying to push it as far as he can. His greed here. Right, in we go. And you know, glaives are kind of scary against the expansion, but the standing army here looks so underwhelming. Oh, the alchemist, he might be falling. That's a lot of right click damage. He barely survives, but the glaives find the kill. Right now. Maybe it's the time to move forward for Neutron. Oh my god, that glaive. Did you see that glaive damage? Holy shit! He is slaughtering those peasants. Those footies, I mean. Jesus Christ. The damage is amazing. Ooh, and suddenly everything's kind of gone. Do they have damage upgrades? They do. Glaive throwers At least the old ones. I don't know how it is with the new ones. But the old ones were the units that benefit the most from damage upgrades in the entire game. Now we have 5 glaives. He needs to get on top of these. He needs to get on top of these. Otherwise this expo is going to be dead in no time. Here we go. Militia being called. Riflemen. Everything. Finally he's spending his gold. Attack the glaives. Glaives big damage, but still very low HP. 300 only. Level 3 already for this alchemist. My goodness. Oh, now he's finding the connection. Finally, with the rifles here, it's much easier to deal with these glaives. He's gonna get the first kill here in a moment. Okay, he's pushing them further back. Of course, this is the dream position for the glaives to fight. Whoa, he actually TP's out? I don't know if this is the build that Todd was describing, by the way. But I've never seen this before. Just mass glaives. 6 glaive throwers. Like, kind of seems like once you get on top of them, well, not so scary anymore, maybe. And now, Blade finally has a moment to breathe. He's in upkeep already, which I think is good for him. No reason for him to be too greedy. Just produce, produce, produce. Rifles and casters, here we go. And a couple of mercs here and there. And usually this combo is super sick for killing heroes. Entangle Acid Bomb. We haven't seen this too much. We saw it on the Alchemist, yes, but it's a level 1 hero only. Who cares? But now the glaives are very well protected once again. However, a few of their comrades are going to be falling, as it seems. Alchemist with the Invul and the Acid Bomb here running forward. It's going to find a kill or two. Oh, and here we go. Entangle. That's a pretty sick combo as well, right? Entangle plus glaives. It's kind of cool. But there's the spell now. On the priests, I think. Ah, not yet. Shadow Priest, though, of course, still has it. Blade is struggling to get up in supply here, but he's holding on to his expansion, which is the most important thing, I guess. And now, that's the idea, right? Have Treants in front, and then glaives behind, protected. The AM didn't have an Invul. Where was the Invul? Invul's in the shop. Didn't buy the Invul. Oh my god. Out of nowhere. Blade in a lot of trouble. Because this guy's dead as well. 100%. Oh my god. It was looking so good for him. And suddenly he's in so much trouble. And I think that's it. Keeper, Alchemist, Glaives, heroes dead. Alright. Connecting to the glaives here. But he's pretty slow. Oh my god, this is... Oh my god, level 5 keeper. Treant's probably the better choice now, actually. Oh my god. Neutron's turning it around. The hero kills into everything else getting killed. Oh shit. These glaives have 2 attack upgrades. And look at the deeps. Oh my god. With the waffle blades, dude. How sick! I have not seen this before. And Blade played this pretty well. But once he doesn't pay attention, doesn't have a TP, doesn't have an invul, heroes die, and game over? Question mark? I don't know. It's looking pretty rough right now. Holy crap. Only level 2 now, finally for the Alchemist. Acid Bomb coming in as well. Look how they just explode. Holy shit. And he still has a couple of glaives left. Still 5. Wouldn't mind seeing a couple of wisps in here for repair, actually. That damage! Jesus Christ. Blade in tons and tons of trouble right now. There we go, boys. 53 to 104 damage. But only 300 HP. Boom! Expo's dead. This is pretty sick, man. It looked like he held. It looked like he held. Oh, and now. Oh, the poison. Oh, the slow. Oh, the kills. Level 5 Alchemist. This mister did not creep a single camp. No, wait. He crept this one, actually. But the rest is all kills. All kills. And now we can just press forward. AM's almost back, but imagine fighting right here. Glaives behind. I'm just gonna destroy everything. Usually when human loses the one base, the game's over. But if they have gotten to a tech advantage, maybe it's not over. And rifles and casters in a good position should trash these glaives. If he gets on top of the glaives, takes them out,
Under siege.
this game should be his. But at the moment he's fighting at a 20 supply deficit. If Blade survives for say 5 to 10 more minutes. But how is he ever going to reach these glaives, man? Against the breakers, they don't do too much damage. They do okay damage. They do pretty good damage, I guess. Shop's gone. No more breakers. Glaives moving forward. Oh my god. Smoothly subbing with 3 months with less than 3. Thank you very much. Alchemist. I've seen this before. Going for the Archmage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I think I know what the new sick combo is. Acid Bomb, Entangle, Glaives. Holy shit! The damage. That's pretty sick, man. That is pretty sick. Dude, neutral in the final. That'd be quite the surprise, wouldn't it? Really cool to see another player here stepping it up, going through the ranks of Europe. Becoming so strong suddenly. This is so cool. It could actually be that Neutron makes it to WGL. There are 4 spots for WGL for the Europeans. Neutron could be one of them. And if Foggy qualifies through the online qualifiers of the usual Netties races, it's going to be 5 Europeans. Would be even better chances. Ah, it's so cool, man. 1.30. Perhaps a few frustrating things in the meta right now, especially if you're playing against them. But as an observer, as a caster, dude, I'm loving this. This is so awesome. Finally new stuff. I'm not the greatest fan of playing against Keeper myself either. But I mean, it makes for pretty exciting games to watch, in my opinion. Another sub here by XPlay134. Thank you very much. Blade defeated the Keeper Alchemist shenanigans from Sonic last Sunday, but now he's having trouble. With Neutron in the lead. Yeah, this is actually the first time I'm ever seeing Neutron in a competitive game. Ooh, and I like where this is going. Neutral hero boy. No. Oh, okay. Ultra was hidden. I was like trying to confuse me a little bit here. This is the one map that Sonic took against Blade on Sunday, where he played Dark Ranger first. And I was able to harass like crazy with the Dark Minions. But here it's a normal hero build. And that means most likely Keeper, I guess. This is kind of what Neutron's all about. The new patch. The new hero. Keeper is certainly the flavor of the month right now. Now let's see if he sticks to him. There he is again. And on this map, as we also noted earlier, there is no Merc Camp, meaning no Shadow Priest, meaning no Dispel for a very long time. Still can't believe last game Blade didn't grab up that Shadow Priest. That is such a big mistake, dude. That is such a big mistake. He had 300 gold, 200 lumber. Didn't go for the Shadow Priest. And he wasn't supply blocked either. I checked. But I shouldn't be too critical. Blade is an amazing player. A million times better than me, certainly. But, you know, sometimes mistakes happen, I guess.
Are under attack.
It's far from over, though. Map number 2. His map choice. And I think against Demon Hunter, this map used to be pretty good. Demon has a hard time getting to level 3. Has a hard time harassing you as well, kind of. But Keeper doesn't really need level 3. Keeper can harass you right away. So we'll see how this map turns out. He didn't take the Shadow Priest because Neutron blocked him with the Keeper. Yeah, but you don't have to stand there with your hero. You can just send over one Militia. Did you see the last hit? Holy shit, he got the last hit. He gets the next last hit! Oh my god. He needs to deny this. He doesn't deny this! Oh my god, and now there's Treants here. Oh shit, dude. This is brutal. He's got another entangle. Oh my god. Wow. That was so sick. And then he walks into the creeps. Alright, that's something minor though, but oh shit, that was crazy, dude. Oh. 2 last hits.
A player's forces are
With a
under
Keeper,
attack.
man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And that is such a bad start for Blade. Holy shit. He's stacking, by the way. But only has 6 Lumber Peasants left. Final level 2 for him. Keeper couldn't really fully heal up here. The Moonwells only did so much. Damn, dude. Neutron is pretty sick. Is pretty sick, pretty sick, pretty sick. Scouts the main, sees the tech. So with that, he will probably have to go tier 3. This is the way Sonic did it. Alchemist second still, and hard level the Alchemist. And then go for Bears, go tier 3, play the Keeper as distraction. Run into the main, go for a couple of... Oh, that's pretty cool. Using the AM here as a sentry ward. But then he revealed himself. Would have been cool if he maybe got to creep this one. Easy entangle. Should be an easy kill. Keeper's low, but he's also pretty speedy. Should certainly be getting away. Who's faster in tech?
A player's forces
Neutron,
are
very
under attack.
slightly. Very, very slightly. This footy here is harder to kill. I'm not sure if he's gonna get this one. Also really good unit control, right? Moving them in and out, getting in the most damage that he can, using Shadow Meld. But there's Dust. It seems like some of his archers here will be dying. The one at least. And this is very expensive in terms of healing up. Keeper's low mana all the time, obviously. So when he drops low and has to heal with the Moonwells, that is expensive. And something that flies under the radar maybe a little bit in the new patch. There's more Moonwell regen. 20% more than in the past. It's quite a bit. Did you see that as well? To make sure he doesn't deny it with the Ancient of War, he produces an archer. So the Ancient of War is busy, so he gets the experience from the Water Elemental. Not super hard to do, you know. But in the heat of the moment, a lot of players will forget. MK second. the strongest hero, certainly, if it gets to high levels, but getting there is the problem. Ooh. And he reveals him. He surrounds him. He reveals him with a Sentinel, which is, of course, free nowadays. And now the TP is gone. And now he always has to be careful. Very stressful game for Blade again. Whew. One entangle plus acid bomb combo could lose you your aim. And that could lose you the game. I'm really impressed right now. I can honestly say I've never seen a player for the first time in a tournament, because this is the first time I'm ever seeing him playing so well. Of course, he was active in the past, back in, I don't know, 2006 or whatever. But did you see that?
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude! I think this guy's been playing Dota for the last 7 years, because his last hits are crazy. And here we go. Entangle, kill after kill, easy, question mark. But look, he pulls away the hunters early. He's really minimizing the damage as well. He's not just going stupidly a-click, you know. He's utilizing his army, doing the best of it that he can. And now he has Entangle plus a Dryad. So much control. Yes, he's going to trade it for a Huntress, but he's gladly going to do this. Level 2 for the MK. He has almost 2 Stormballs left. He's going for the Focus Fire on him. Gonna trigger the healing potion pretty early before the big decisive late game fights. Footy's still super bruised. Another acid bomb is gonna be ready in a second. At least this rifleman is gonna survive here. But still late in trouble. Still no level 3 AM. Still no level 3 MK, of course. Well, he's got pretty good experience actually. Sorceress is now coming in. Don't know if we have Abolish yet. Might be finishing here in a moment. There you can see the rifle survived. This is what I was looking for. Is there tier 3? Yes, there is. Bears will be coming. And of course, Neutron's been playing pretty sick and out of his mind. I don't think this game's by any means over though. I think the key kind of for Human is to get a big ass army. 60 plus supply. Strong rifles, 2-0 upgrades. And strong heroes. And then kite. Finally level 3 AM here. Neutron's trying to find him right now, I think. The ward... Didn't the ward reveal him? Oh no, he's actually intentionally avoiding the army, looking for reinforcements. Because he obviously knew where he was, because of the ward. Runs past him, uses the night... Was it still nighttime with Moonstone? I think it was, right? Intentionally uses the vision range of nighttime during the Moonstone that he triggered to bypass the army, cut off the reinforcements, force him back. Dude, I'm losing my mind right now. How good he's playing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Okay, so chat is saying Russ Brain apparently challenged Neutron to get top 10 ladder. If he succeeds, he would get $500. Well, it's gonna be pretty easy for him if he does it long enough. Jesus Christ. Alright, 4 bears. This is a big enough army. Roar coming in as well. Early Mark of the Claw, really early. Rejuvenation pretty sick right now. Dispelled it though quickly. That was well done. And now the MK is level 3. Oh, and now the bears are diving deep for these kills. Uses the one staff that he has. Now the alchemist might be in trouble. Actually doesn't go for that kill though. Goes for the huntress instead. Did he just die to the spell? To the entangle, I mean? I think he did. This bear's dead. pretty sure. Staff's on cooldown. Bear's dead. Oh, mana potion. That was a pretty good find, wasn't it? For this bear, the staff might be ready again. Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close. It's ready. And he's to safety. But Blade, man, he's got a big army right now. Pushing into the Moonwells, though, that might be a little bit scary. Clarity running. Clarity cancelled. Nice. Dude, both these players are playing really well right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing. No upkeep here for the Night Elf. Blade now with a lot less income. But as long as it's only like 4 bears, I think you can snipe him out. No damage upgrades on the rifles, by the way. Okay, here we go. Coming in now. He was low on number. All coming back to that early harass. Remember how all those peasants died? Got expensive. And now using the Dryads, using the Entangle. Easy pickoffs for him. Good position now, though. For Blade. Full mana on the MK. Easy first target on the bear. Staffs him out immediately. Level 3 on the Alchemist as well. Should be acid bomb level 2. Oh, but when the Dryads are in front, Jesus Christ, they just die in a single volley. Or 2. And now the Keeper getting slowed. Oh, this might be his end. I think it is. Stormbolt not quite ready, but the right clicks are good enough. And suddenly, it's looking pretty rough right here. The one base rifle play was in a lot of trouble for a long time. But he might be stabilizing. Bears still in here, but there's no entangle anymore. With so much less control, this is much easier to do. And it's GG! And Blade holds on against the Keeper and the Bears. With Neutron playing out of his mind, though. Holy shit, those last hits were crazy. That was so sick. Yeah, and that's what I always feel like. When this rifle army becomes really big. There it wasn't even all that big, but it had the level 3 MK, the strong hero, the level 4 Archmage to back him up. And that means we're at 1-1. Bears, of course, have been nerfed as well. We shouldn't forget about that. Quite a bit less damage now. I don't know. Maybe Neutron should have played that more passively. Go for more bears, go into upkeep. Super high level, that Alchemist. And then go for like 65 supply bears. A couple of upgrades. I don't know where the sweet spot there is. But I also think it's hard, as I said, when you go up against this really big rifle army. When the bears, you know, they're being kited. They're probably slowed as well, because normally you don't have enough to spell to go around everywhere. I think if the human gets to that late game, strong heroes, big army, mass rifles, I think it's okay for him. But that's, of course, I mean, I've seen, what, 5 games of this now? Maybe like 5 to 10 games of this now. Certainly too early for me to really judge. Foggy defeated Anima with 2-1. So it's going to be Foggy versus Happy then. Okay, cool. But we're going to stick with this first. And we're going to finish this. I think this is a really exciting game so far. What's with the bad production? Well, I installed the new overlay earlier today and I thought everything worked. And then when I tried it with the stream, it kind of crashed everything. So now we are at absolutely minimalist production. But that's okay. So, time to decide. Map number 3. Oh wow, Neutron is going for the Merc camp here. Can you still do that with the new Ancient of War? I guess if you have a Keeper, it should be... Ooh, there's no altar here. No more Keeper, boys. So... Nowadays it's all about the Beastmaster, of course. But Neutron's a really old school player. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Dark Ranger here, to be honest with you. Over here, fast altar build. In the new meta that China has given us, we've oftentimes seen a barracks first, neutral hero, Tinker / Naga, into a possible tower push, or just expansion play. Could be either. Could even be a tier 2 tech, but that's very rare. So, here's the altar. Yeah, question is what hero is it gonna be? What do you guys think? I think it's Dark Ranger. When is it going to be scouted though? How is it going to be reacted to? In general, at least in the games I've seen, Blade has a really good win record when he's staying one base versus one base. Even when he falls behind early, I think every single game that I saw of his, against Sonic and now against Neutron as well, on one base versus one base, he won in the end. Struggling on his way there, but winning in the end. So I don't know, is the fast expansion maybe the trap nowadays for human? Interesting times, guys. Interesting question also, what's the hero? It's the Dark Ranger. Super old school play, man.
A player's forces are
That's
under
really
attack.
cool. Haven't seen that in forever. Knicker style. Going for a lot of skeletons early, especially good here on Echo Isles as you get 6 skeletons from this camp. Oh, but they get purged nowadays! He should be aware of this. He's been playing ladder for quite a bit, of course, but I guess it's still good enough. In the past, they didn't used to get purged, but now they do, because purge was changed. Does only 200 damage now. So he's got a lot fewer skeletons than he would have usually. But he's still got some. Level 2 for the Dark Ranger period. Meh. Wisp coming in for the detonate. Gets experience from one of the water elementals. And it is Blade fast expanding again. Okay, it can be dangerous against the Dark Ranger. When she gets to level 3, she gets much stronger skeletons. And also much stronger right click. And looks to be a counter expansion here. We don't have too many aggressive buildings at all. We have a pretty fast tech with a 1 Ancient of War. Moonwell also, of course, telegraphing an expansion. Footy scouts this, I like that. And the AM's coming over pretty damn quick. Nice inventory for him. And early Arcane Tower, actually. My oh my. What happened to Blade? This would be the level 3 for the Dark Ranger here. He's looking for the counter expo. Where is it? Don't have it yet. Oh, and you could send all these skeletons over to the expansion right now. There it is. Level 2 skeleton. And they're gonna walk over, and a lot of them have a lot of duration. Oh, in the main, that must have been the Hunter's Hall. He gets it. That delays Dryads by so much. And still no X. Oh,
A player's
is
forces
he?
are under attack.
Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay. It is delayed, but it's coming up. Arcane Tower will finish. But it's not really good enough against all these skeletons. I don't think. We'll see how many peasants will die. Oh, but the Hunter's Hall kill was a big deal. Big deal. Right, here we go. So far they haven't killed anything. Kind of close to expiring. Actually, maybe these guns might not do too much. Most of them were level 1 only. Over here, I am chasing as much as he can. Couple of water elementals dying, couple of footies dying, I think, as well. Wow, these skeletons actually didn't kill anything. At all. Not a single peasant. I didn't expect that one, to be honest. Oh, if the AM cancelled this. That's such a massive deal. That is such a big deal. But the army's right there. Shouldn't be able to, honestly. If he summons the water elemental, just gets dispelled, so he holds on to the mana. Understandable. Footy's trying to find something else.
A player's forces
Oh, if he
are
finds the
under
Hunter's Hall
attack.
again, that would be sick. I don't think so, though. In the main, Tech is starting. With a lumber mill pretty much in time. We're still harassing in the main. AM gonna go for the telestaff. Oh, stolen by the Dark Ranger. He wanted to join the footies there. Goes for the boots instead. So the Dark Ranger can staff home and kind of deal with this by herself. Forces the footies away anyways. Oh, and he left the Shadow Priest behind. That's really cool. I think it would be too late anyways. One dispel. 2 dispels. That's pretty much it. Nice play by both here. I think both are playing this pretty damn well. Kind of like last game. And the game before. Cool series here, my opinion. AM with the boots now might be able to chase down this Shadow Priest. Oh, but the rest of the army comes in. Nope, it's time to leave. Lots of damage now on this AM. Especially thanks to the Dark Ranger. Once we get these Ancients of Lore cancelled, though, we'll get it once. Well, I don't think get the second one. It's too dangerous there. Oh, he gets the kill with the Water Elemental. No Wisp comes out of this one. And that's pretty nice for him as well. Tech is still taking a while, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
So what's he going for in tier 2? Breaker should be sounding like a pretty good idea. Dark Arrow doesn't work on them. Yes, against skeletons, they do have some trouble with the armor types. But you're only gonna have skeletons for so long. Usually, when this triangle of creeps is gone here, maybe along with the marketplace, then suddenly the Dark Ranger can't, you know, get all those skeletons anymore. Wouldn't mind seeing Blade now take a step back and go for creeping now. Take camps away from your opponent. Don't fight into all those skeletons, into all those mercs and archers and dryads soon. But rather go for creeping yourself. Oh, no arcade in the main, of course. Yeah, Blade has to avoid any engagement right now. I guess what he would like to do is force a response defensively from his opponent. So he's splitting off 2 groups of footmen. One's here with the AM. And the other one's over here for mainly... Oh, where are we going? I thought the Dark Ranger stashed into the main right there. That would be quite the YOLO play. Didn't do that, though. So that lore survived. Oh, and now the AM. Oh, he's gonna get away, but I don't know so much about his footman. Alchemist, again, second hero. Our Dark Ranger level 4 already. But no tier 3 yet. And he doesn't really have the lumber for it either. And mass dryads and stuff against rifles casters doesn't have a very good time. Dude, still only 1 tower.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, and when Blade kills this camp here with the Dark Ranger... Oh, but he won't. Okay, he's using the Dark Ranger now to harass. Solo leveling the Alchemist. Neutron, of course, I mean. Level 3 for the AM finally. Jesus Christ, that took forever. He's going mortar teams. Wouldn't just mass rifles be better? I guess mass rifles are kind of in danger of getting sniped out by dryads and focus fire and all that. Honestly, I don't know. What do you play against this? Perfect comp. I can't tell you. And Neutron already with a big army here. Still no tech, if I see this right. Yeah. Getting ready for like 80 supply dryads, I guess. Blade in upkeep as well, but only barely in upkeep. Oh, and this Expo is looking in danger. And 2 guard towers could have changed a lot right here. Would have, of course, also cost a lot more lumber. Oh, but this is going to be so many kills now. And that means so many skeletons, dude. MK is still leveling here, creeping with the footies. Yeah, he has water elementals, but there's plenty of dryads now who must have abolished, and if they don't, then the Shadow Priests certainly do. One more team only at the moment. Hard to engage this army here. Focus fire could quickly spiral out of control. with the Dark Ranger and the Dark Minions. At least mining has been re-established here. He saves his income. But it's still scary for Blade. He needs to produce right now. Mercamp access wouldn't be too bad either. Does he have the time for that, though? He's not sure. 66 supply for the Night Elf against 69 for Blade, but quite a bit must still be stuck in production. Yep, it is. Oh, this could be a big creepjack here if he comes in time. But he won't. Actually, he's heading for the main, and that makes sense as well. There's no tower here, as we saw earlier. MK solo creeping. This is going to be close to his level 3. Big deal for him as well. One scroll of healing on the human side. He got that earlier. 2, actually, on his side. And yeah, MK super close now to the level up. Breakers get found first, but they won't turn into skeletons. That's pretty good for Blade. And he forces this army back. Alright, and if the Breakers can hold the line here, I think it's okay for him. He's trying to stay out of mortar team range, put in the damage, and retreat before you get into range of the mortars. But here it is! And that is the level 3, the first kill here for the MK. Silence. Pretty good on him. Keeps the Stormbolt away for a couple of seconds. But it's gonna be coming out. Can't prevent it. Boom! That's a nice kill. And that is the big power spike, the big army on tier 2, the scary Night Elf army being repelled, right? Blade held on for long enough, and now he gets his own hero kill. Alchemist is dead. Bear completely misrallied. A tier 3 tech must have started somewhere along the way, but I don't know that it's in time. As we can see here, tier 3 is getting towards completion, but now, yeah, the human army, it became the big 70 supply army again. And with that, it becomes scary. Guess another kill. And once again, Blade holds. Blade holds all the way into the final. This is kind of like what it was in Rust Brain Cup. This game is not over yet, but I think it's looking rough right now for Neutron. Illusions here on the mortar teams may soak up some damage. 3 mortars now. That's a lot of threat against the buildings. Ooh, and the Dryads are dying pretty quickly to this. And the Bear as well. Oh my god. Everything that walks in here is just running headfirst into the meat grinder, it seems. Level 4 now as well for the Alchemist. So much more mana for everything. And this is kind of the downside of the Dark Ranger. Always has been. When you're left without those minions, without those skeletons, what does she really do? Mountain Giant coming in now. Kind of cool. Distraction. Really good tank. Not a lot of damage though. Taunt. Oh, taunt against the mortar teams could be pretty cool, I guess. It doesn't trigger actually though. Taunt has been reworked as well. It triggers again nowadays after a couple of seconds of the first cast. But with these Mountain Giants, he is forcing him back. He's getting a couple of kills. He's getting a couple of skeletons here, perhaps most importantly. But now, better position found by Blade once again. MK getting close to level 4. But he's going for the bash anyway. It's not going to have the biggest impact. Oh my god, everything is so low back there. Mortar team, long range shots, double kill. Level 4 and level 3. This time though, the human hero is ahead actually. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. When the human is instantly expanding like this, it's the GG. Cool series, close game. In the end, the victor is Blade.